Stop the surge. Call Mike Birch or at MikeBirchFord.com.
0% with free credit. See dealer for details.
Murphy's Builder Supply is where you need to go for all your home improvement projects and hardware needs. They've been serving folks in this area since 1946. Murphy's offers some products and services that you may not know about. They now sell ammunition, both bullets and shells. Murphy's also sells personalized tags for dog collars. They build customized screens for windows and doors. Murphy's can rekey locks, and of course they can make keys. They cut glass for windows, plus Murphy's has monthly doorbuster specials. Check their Facebook page to see what's on sale. Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jessup. Jessup Premium Storage, 1455 South 1st Street is Jessup's best place to store your valuables. Whether it's furniture between moves or just a place for the overload, call Jessup Premium Storage at 530-8003. That's 530-8003. Jessup Premium Storage units are indoors, climate controlled, and they have 24-hour surveillance and on-site management. You have 24-hour, 7-day-a-week access to your unit. Sizes range from 5x5 to 10x25. They also have outside covered and uncovered spaces available for vehicles, boats, trailers, and RVs. Jessup Premium Storage on the Waycross Highway in Jessup.
At Broadhurst Landfill, keeping our communities safe is the most important thing we do. Our local team of environmental managers, engineers, and scientists ensure that the long-term management of the landfill is safe for our workers, customers, and the environment. To learn more, visit our website at www.broadhurstlandfill.com. Or you can go to the website, click Visit Us, and sign up for a tour to see firsthand how we operate. We hope to see you soon.
Wheels and deals that are right for the picking at Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear. Trade in for a new 2017 Edge with 0% financing and $1,000 in trade-in assistance. Stop this surge. Call Mike Birch or go to MikeBirchFord.com. 0% with approved credit. See dealer for details.
All right, 4 minutes after 8 o'clock, you're listening to the Big Dog, WIFO-FM in Jessup, 105.5 on your FM dial. Butch Hubbard here with you. It's a Tuesday morning, the 10th day of the 10th month, 2017, October 10th, and we do appreciate you tuning in. Right now, it's time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear, by Jessup Premium Stores, located out here on the Waycross Highway, and by Republic Services, and by Murphy Builder Supply, located on Northeast Broad Street in Jessup. Now we've got several guests on the Butch and Bob Show this morning, but first of all, we're going to start with Rob Patton. Good morning, Rob.
Hey, good morning, Butch.
How are you doing?
I am so glad to be here today. I'm enjoying the day, and it's starting off a little bit different. I get to thank you for Franklin Gwill covering my class today so I can come and talk to you.
Okay, now, Rob is a teacher at Wayne County High School, and he's involved with something each year that, we kind of talk about here on the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, a very special event coming up at the high school. And Rob, tell us what it is, what it's about, and how people can participate and see it.
Well, every October we host a media convention at the high school. It's called MiniCon. We do it right there in the Commons area. It's our way at the high school, the club that I sponsor, of giving something back to the community. It includes video game tournaments, costume contests, card game tournaments, other games, refreshments, special guests, some with some star power, and we really use this as a fundraiser, not only for our students, but also for two charities that we back. We always give money through the Angel Tree Project to Fairhaven, buy gifts for kids at Christmas time there. And then this year we're adding a new charity that we're supporting. It's called Boland's Heroes Suicide Prevention Program. So we're doing this all for charity and for the kids.
Okay, now what organization at the school are you involved with that puts on this mini-con?
Well, it's a student club. It's been around for a few years now. It used to be Anime Club, and then I inherited it, and we changed it to Games and Anime, and what it is it's called Gamma now, for sure.
Gamma?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
sort of a play off the Beta Club. You've had Beta Club, now we've got Gamma Club. And it's a club that's dedicated to enjoying games, animation, books, and other media. What we do is we enjoy media. These are fans. It's a fan club of many things. We encourage students to learn about media, and not just to be consumers of media, to be wise consumers, and to create their own works. Our goals are for students to be better able to navigate through the mass of material and fun stuff that's out there. Of course, they're obviously interested, but wise choices are necessary. Not only that, but we want them to know that we support their interests and that we want them to increase their creativity so they're not just end users, that they can be creative in the process too. Some of the people, for instance, that we're inviting to MiniCon this year are professional actors, professional authors, and animators who have animated on Nickelodeon, who have written award-winning books, and been on television and Hollywood movies and shows.
Okay, now MiniCon here at Wayne County High School, when is that coming up?
It's coming up this Saturday. This Saturday. I've had some a lot of Facebook traffic about it, but also on signs and flyers around town. You may have seen it. The time is 9 in the morning until 7 in the evening.
Okay.
It's $5 at the door, although you can get the tickets for $3 online through the Wayne County RevTrack website. There's a link on our Facebook page, and I can give you the address for our Facebook page as well as the high school website that you can go directly to buy tickets there. So it saves you a little bit of money there.
Okay. Now, if a person pays the $5 or $3 if they get it online and they walk in the doors there at Wayne County High School this coming Saturday in the Commons area starting at 9 o'clock, I said 9 to 5, right?
9 to 7.
9 to 7. 9 to 7. What will they see and how will they participate and what will they get out of it?
One of the first things that they'll be invited to do is to sign up at the front for some of our competitions, whether it be the costume contest. This is the best costume contest that I've ever seen. These people put time, they come from Brunswick, Jessup, all over.
What kind of costumes maybe we see?
Well, you'll see some of your animated characters. You'll see Star Wars characters. You'll see people off of science fiction movies or superheroes or just anything goes. We have rules for our cosplay contest, nothing too racy, nothing too violent looking, obviously no working weapons of any kind, nothing explosive or messy.
Right.
These kind of rules apply. But beyond that, it's anything goes. And
so this is kind of like Comic-Con in San Diego, just on a very small level here in Jessup, Georgia. They have one in Atlanta that they talk about sometimes, and you have the Comic-Con in San Diego. But this is a mini-con, kind of the same thing, just smaller level here in the Commons area at Wayne County High School this Saturday, right?
That's right. That was the idea that I put forward to students 6 years ago now, and I said, we can share what you're interested in with the community, and you can see that you're not isolated. There is a community out there who's interested in what you're interested in, and we can socialize. And a lot of our members have really just come out and love hosting this and being part of something that's bigger and enjoying and celebrating that.
So if I come as Captain James T. Kirk, I'll fit right in, right?
I hope you will. I think you'd make a great Captain Kirk. I think that would be an excellent outfit.
Okay. So let's say a person doesn't have a costume and all that kind of stuff. They just want to come see what this mini-con's about. How can they do that?
Well,
they just want to come and just enjoy the experience.
Yeah, just the easiest way to do that is to go ahead and get your ticket online, only $3. And show on up. We'll have a will call there. Kids under 6 and adults over 60 will get in free. They will
fit there.
Yeah. So they'll be you'll be able to come out and walk around, and if you don't want to sign up for any contest, just walk on in.
You got the costume contest. Let's just talk about the other contest you may have.
Well, right there, you can also sign up for some of our game contests. We have a lot of people in this area and around Southeast Georgia like to play a collectible card game called Magic the Gathering.
Yep,
we'll be having
about that. Yep.
2 tournaments of that. We also have some video game tournaments. We'll have Super Smash Brothers, which is pretty popular, and Mario Kart. And another one, which we haven't decided yet. We're waiting on some of the students to make their minds up on that one.
Okay.
We also have a role-playing game, good old classic Dungeons & Dragons. They've created a adventure just for this mini-con so that people can sit down and use their imaginations and play that. And there's a competition and scoring for that. So those are the main competitions that we have. And then we'll be giving door prizes all day. You pay for a ticket, you come in, you fill out a slip, you get put in the door prize till. So we'll be giving those out every hour, 10 till the hour. And other ways to participate as you come in. If you're not involved in the competitions, there are vendors selling collectible items, crafts, art. Some of our former students, actually some of our current students, the art club will be there selling. Gloria Blaylock will have her own booth. I don't know if you're familiar with her work, but she's an accomplished local artist and student. And we have people coming from outside the area, people who have manufactured collectibles, resellers, and artists also who sell their own things, costume items, things like that. I could go on, but
so there's going to be just tons of stuff there. Folks are familiar with Comic-Con in San Diego, and there's also one held over on the islands in Brunswick area. I think it's Jekyll.
Jekyll Comic-Con, sure.
Jekyll Comic-Con. Then you have the one in Atlanta that goes on. This is just a kind of a mini version of that here in Jessup, Georgia. Mini-Con coming up, put on by the Gamma Club at Wayne County High School. They do it as a fundraiser to help support some of the charities that they give money to, and it's just a great event. If I just love seeing the pictures and videos and things of that sort from the one in San Diego. It's just amazing how some of these people get into this, and so, folks, Saturday would be a great time just to go by and see all this. It's just a fantastic event. I know that y'all put a lot of time and effort into this mini-con that's going to be at Wayne County High School. Rob Patton here from Wayne County High School with the Gamma Club, and it should be a fantastic event.
Well, thank you, Butch. I'm glad you've made those connections to those other places. That's sort of what's been our inspiration, and we've had help actually from Jekyll Comic-Con. One of the founders, Adam Force, has been really instrumental in helping us promote and to make contact with some of the guests, some of the special guests, which if you don't mind,
please let's talk about, because you've got some actors in here that's been doing some famous stuff coming in.
Sure. I think one of the most popular items we've had last year and we'll have again this year is an official costume group associated with Star Wars and Lucasfilms. They're licensed by Lucasfilms. They have the uniforms, the armor, the gear. We'll have stormtroopers, Darth Vader, Chewbacca. Maybe last year we had Sand People. Obi-Wan Kenobi was there. And these are people who have done it up right. I mean, you want to get your picture taken with Darth Vader. Last year, one of the pictures that I treasure the most is him getting me in one of those chokeholds.
Are they going to be there during a certain time?
They will show up between 1 and 3 o'clock.
1 to 3 o'clock.
Yeah, if you want to see them enter, be there at 1.
Okay.
So that's kind of their main window, and they'll be around and circulating then. Those costumes are pretty hot. They can't be there all day in costumes, so they're going to be there between 1 and 3. That was a big hit last year, certainly with the kids, but some of us old-timers, too, who love Star Wars from the 80s and 90s. One of our big events I'm really excited about, this is truly the new big thing, is that award-winning book, graphic novel called The Jekyll Island Chronicles. It's based on Jekyll Island, what the story is, and, of course, the Jekyll Island Club with
the Millionaires Club.
Yeah. There's a group from Atlanta that has made a novel about that, a graphic novel. We used to call them comic books, but now they're more advanced.
Okay.
And it is a fantastic
I'd love to see that, because I love Jekyll.
They've won an award. The DeKalb County Library has the Georgia Center for the Book, and every year they give 10 books for kids and 10 books for adults, a list of books all Georgians should read. And they're on the list this year. The Jekyll Island Chronicles are on the list for books all young Georgians should read.
Okay.
They'll be here. Well, Ed Crowell, one of the authors, will be here. And this is the exciting part. He's making a big announcement that specifically regards Wayne County. I can't tell you what it'll be.
Okay.
You have to be there at 10 in the morning in the auditorium to hear what he's got to say. But I'm very excited about it. I know what he's going to say, and it involves students, and I'm very excited and happy that they'll be there and be able to answer questions and take pictures and so forth.
Now, is there a website that folks can go to or somewhere they can go to get all the information on this at one time? Because you got just tons of stuff there.
Yes, sir. It's a lot, and I've posted quite a lot on our website. The website to go to, if you go through Facebook, it's a Facebook website. It's on Facebook, WCHS Gamma, WCHS GAMMA, and if you just do a search there on the website, it's called the WCHS Gamma Minicon page.
Okay.
But it should be easily found there. In fact, I think if you Googled it.
We got another set of guests coming in. Who's the most famous actor that you have coming in?
Greg Cruz has probably been in more productions. He's been in The Walking Dead season 4. He was, I think people know him as the snoring guy, the guy that snored in season 4. But Stranger Things, he appeared in that. Hidden Pictures, he had a small role in that. And he's producing and acting in some of his own work as well, which he'll be talking about on the schedule.
Okay. All right, folks, Rob Patton here from the Gamma Club at Wayne County High School. Minicon coming up at the Wayne County High School Commons area from 9 a.m. until 7 p.m. at Wayne County High School this Saturday. Once again, if you're above 60, it's free, and if you're, what did you say, 6 and below?
Under 6.
Under 6 and 60 and above is free. If not, then the tickets are just $5 at the door, $3 if you get them online.
And that's at waynecounty.revtrack.net. They can find those tickets right away.
Well, Rob, we wish you the best this Saturday, and hopefully the Minicon will be as successful as ever. Y'all I mean, it's just amazing the fact that we've got this going on here in Jessup this coming Saturday, and we wish you the best with it.
Well, thank you so much, Butch and Bob, both. We really hope that we can have high attendance because everything we do there, every guest that comes to the door helps us help others.
That's right. All this is for charity, to raise funds for charity. All right, Rob, have a good day. All right, we got more guests coming up here on the world-famous Butch and Bob Show in 1 minute.
Mike Birch Ford, Blackshear, Georgia, title sponsor of the 19th annual Lean Todd Memorial Rodeo at the T&T Arena on Hortense Road in Scriven, Georgia, Friday and Saturday nights, October 13th and 14th. Performances nightly at 8 o'clock p.m. Gospel sing at 6:30. Preacher Mickey Tomberlin preaching Cowboy Church in the Arena at 7:30. Bull riding, bronc riding, team roping, barrel race, open to the world. Anybody can enter. No restrictions on the entries. Open to the world. Anybody can enter. Tim Leopard and his famous ghost riding monkeys will be there riding border collie dogs each night. The 19th annual Willeen Todd Memorial Rodeo brought to you by Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear, Georgia. It's going to be a good time in the old town of Scriven both nights. Come on, be with us.
Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup, world famous Butch and Bob Show for this Tuesday morning. And Bob, we got more guests in this morning.
Yeah, I believe we're talking Steve the Sploss, is that correct?
We are.
Okay.
Joy Birch Meeks in here, the Chamber Executive Director, is that right? Good to be here.
Okay.
Glad for y'all to have us.
All right, Joy, good morning.
Good morning, Butch. Good morning, Bob. It's been a while. Great to see you guys. I'm simply along for the ride this morning, guys. I am with the current chairman of the Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Jeff Chandler. And Brian Griffiths was going to be here, but he had something that he had called out of town for, so he could not join us. He is our current governmental affairs chair, has been doing a great job working with our folks on the SPLOST and preparing for it to be on the ballot in November. But I'm going to turn it over to Jeff and try not to talk too much this morning.
All right, Jeff, good morning.
Good morning, Butch. And let me just say that it's always a pleasure to be in the presence of some of Georgia's and definitely Wayne County's finest broadcasters.
Well, thank you very much. Consider we're the only ones in the town, so.
And also to be in the presence of Joy is always a pleasure.
That's always a pleasure.
She is a wealth of knowledge.
We appreciate her getting off her tractor and coming in this morning.
Absolutely. It's never an easy task to do, but
you forgot your overalls.
That's right. Okay. It's a shame that they can't see her work outfit. Oh, that's exactly right. We are on
Yeah,
YouTube.
you're on video. Yeah. Yep. Butch and Bob shows on video. Yes, sirree. So
anyway, well, we had planned earlier in September to have a general membership luncheon in which we would discuss the issues of SPLOST in a town hall type form. And the Hurricane Irma came along and postponed that event. And in doing that, we had to kind of back up and reevaluate the way we were putting this event together. And in doing that, we decided we would really like for this to be open to the public.
Okay.
And so that anyone could come and have an opportunity to get their questions answered about the SPLOST and those type of things from the people who are collecting the money and maintaining it and will be spending the money. So we moved the event to Sybil's, and it's free to come in. You're welcome to come in. You're welcome to eat if you'd like to. And this is next Tuesday, October 17th at 11:30. And you're welcome to eat dinner. They'll actually, or lunch, they'll actually have a buffet in the back room where these type of events are normally held. And you will have an opportunity to ask questions, and it's going to be a town hall type forum, like I said, open to the public.
Okay. Well, good. It's open to the public, and folks can learn and ask questions about the SPLOST. You know, I like what I've seen in terms of what the county has done and saying, all right, here's how much money we think that we're going to collect, and here are the projects that we're going to do. And it's a wide range of community improvement projects.
It certainly is. It certainly is. They have a good plan in place. And I think that's important. I think we all can agree that it's important to have a good plan in place for the money. And I also think that in an event like this, having an opportunity to voice your questions and to have answers to your questions by the actual people who will be using these funds is an important platform.
You know, several years ago, they did the regional sales tax in terms of improvement for the highways, roadways, and things of that sort. And it didn't pass in Wayne County, but it passed in our region. And that's one of the reasons why we're getting that bypass over the railroad tracks at Highway 169. But that 1% sales tax should be ending soon, right? And so it will go down from 8% down to 7% here in Wayne County, and that'll be a savings right there, which will make it easier for folks to continue the SPLOST we have for the improvements here in Wayne County. Thanks.
And Butch, I think that's an important point, is this is not a new tax. And I just want to back up for just a moment.
It's been going on for a long time.
It is not new. This is simply a continuation. For those of you that are listening who are saying, what are they talking about? What is the SPLOST? Why are they using strange words? I just want to say it's the optional 1% county sales tax to fund capital outlay projects proposed by county government and participating qualified municipal governments. So it's important to know that everyone is benefiting in our community. The city of Screven has projects in it, the city of Odom, the city of Jessup, and Wayne County. Everyone benefits from this. And it's one of the most fair taxes that we can implement. It's 1 cent, and everyone pays it. You don't have to be a resident. In fact, we can cite multiple sources that say about 35%.
About 35% of the sales tax that comes in from people outside Wayne County.
That's right.
They're visiting family, they're coming to the hospital, they're coming in to shop, they're passing through. So it's great to have people from out of town help with our community improvement projects here in Wayne County. It's the same thing when you go to Savannah, or you go to Brunswick, or you go to Hinesville, or you go to Waycross. You're paying their optional sales tax over there and helping them with their community projects. It's great that here in Wayne County we have somewhere around 35% of the monies coming from folks from out of town to help us with our community improvement projects in Jessup, Odom, Scriven, and all throughout Wayne County.
That's exactly right. And I want to say, our county officials, and Jeff talks about this, we were going to have an event a month ago, and we were ready to kick off, but Hurricane Irma did come through, and we had to reevaluate, reschedule, and that gave us the opportunity, and our sponsors gave us the opportunity to change it to an open forum, and we're very excited about that, so that you can come. We encourage you to have lunch. James always has a great spread at Sybil's, but come and listen. It will be the mayors, City of Scrivens, City of Odom, City of Jessup. It will be the county manager, county administrator, pardon me, the city manager, and a county commissioner. So you're going to have folks on the dais, and it is going to be, it is not going to be our cards that you have to write down a question. It will be an open mic from the floor that you can ask direct questions to these gentlemen. And you can be as specific as you want, and they're going to have answers for you, and we're very excited about that. We're also excited about the accountability factor. We believe government should be transparent. We believe government should be accountable. And so the Chamber will be live streaming this session. And so if you can't make it to that luncheon, you can turn on your computer and live stream it. If you can't live stream it, then we'll have a copy for you later to hear what these guys are saying and how your money will be spent.
Do you know what site they need to go to for the live streaming?
The Chamber website.
Okay, WayneChamber.org.
That's
Is it
right.
org or com? Org?
Org.
WayneChamber.org and for the live streaming. And once again, this open forum on the SPLOST continuation is when? What's the date?
Tuesday, October 17th.
So 1 week from today.
1 week away.
All right.
And just quickly like to give special thanks to the event sponsors, which we said have made it possible for us to do this. Diversified Technical Solutions, Wayne County IDA, Wayne County Commissioners, and Bennett and Lindsay PC.
Okay.
Special thanks to them for allowing us to make this an event that's open to the public and no charge. They have also asked if you are planning to attend that you RSVP to the Chamber, just so that Sybil's will know how much food to prepare.
Okay. You can go to the Chamber site. You can go to the different sites to find out what the continuation of the current SPLOST we have right now, what the continuation of that will do for the three cities here in Wayne County and Wayne County, the community improvement projects that will continue to help serve and make life better here in Wayne County. It's all listed right there. Here's what this kind of money is, how much money we think we're going to get based on what the sales have been here in Wayne County. And so over the next several years, this is what we're going to bring in. And here's what the money is going to be used for. And it has to be used for those projects by state law. And if they get the money in before the time period's out, then it ends right then. It's not like they continue to collect it. As y'all's mentioned, SPLOST is the most fair way to get things done.
Absolutely.
Especially when you got 35% of it paid by out-of-towners.
That's right.
Yes, sir. We get more out-of-towners in, it'll be less for us to pay.
That's always a good thing.
That's right. And so the SPLOST open forum coming up next Tuesday, starting at 11:30 at Sybil's Family Restaurant. And it's an open forum. Doesn't cost anything to get in, but you can eat lunch if you want to. It's a Dutch treat there. Or you can just come in and listen, ask questions if you like. It'll be streamed down there on the WayneChamber.org, and just get the information on that, folks, before you go into the polls in November.
Absolutely.
It's just a continuation of what we've been paying for a long time, that 1% sales tax. And it's good to see the signs up around town. If you see it in schools, you see it on roads, you see it everywhere around, paid for by SPLOST.
That's right.
And if we hadn't had that, we wouldn't have all those improvements.
That's exactly right.
And we will have signs after the event. So if you'd like one of those signs, you can pick one up after the event and put it up. But it's a good point. And Bob, you know this better than anyone. This is extremely important to our coffers in our community. We need this, and again, it's not new. It is a continuation, and the way that they are doing it, you can applaud your elected officials in that they are being thorough. Our first meeting was, I've been trying to remember, was it October 2016?
I have no idea.
We've been meeting as a group
for quite a while.
For a while.
Yeah.
And so they are planning it and having an election. The election is November 7th, 2017. But planning it so there's not an interruption and you have to restart and our retailers have to reconfigure. This way it's more efficient. This SPLOST would kick in June of 2018 and go forward. And so again, it is not a new tax. That is most important. It is a continuation.
And remember, only registered voters decide it, and today is the last day to register to vote. If you're not a registered voter, and so unfortunately, there's a lot of people in Wayne County not registered to vote, so if you want to have a say, you have to be a registered voter to vote.
That's exactly right. Thank you.
That's the last day to register.
Please go and register.
If there's anything out there not registered to vote, they complain about everything. If you want to be in the process, then register to vote and get part of the process.
Yeah. There's a reason why all the elected officials, the administrator, the county manager, the county administrator, the city manager, the cities of Scriven, Odom, and Jessup, the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce, the Industrial Authority are all behind this. The leaders of the community are all behind this because they know what the SPLOST has done for Wayne County over the last several years and what it will do for Wayne County in the next 5 years. And so, as I mentioned, it's just a continuation.
That's right.
To continue to improve our community and make it better.
That's right.
All right. Anything else?
You're talking $21 million projected over 5 years. So again, that's a lot of money. They can do a lot of things. As Joy mentioned, not only in Jessup, it's Wayne, it's Scriven, Odom. They all have their projects listed. So you can go to their websites. They'll show you where the money's going to go. So, but if you don't know, you want to know, again, this event next Tuesday will inform you and give you all the information that you need.
Right. And ask the questions. And if we don't raise it, if we don't pass it, and we don't even want to think about that, but if we don't, as Bob said, it is projected to raise $21 million. If we don't pass it, we have to find that $21 million. These are not special projects that our community leadership has just gone and found additional projects for $21 million. These are projects that need to be done. This is servicing of debt. This is wastewater treatment, paving of roads, recreational opportunities. These are things that are necessary.
County, if you go down the county, they'll give you a list of where they project the money to be spent. It's very transparent. And if you come to that meeting next Tuesday, you'll see the transparency. They know where the money's going. They know what the projects that are needed, but they need the continuation of the SPLOST. So.
And we need that, and we'll wrap it back up to, we are partners with the Wayne County Industrial Development Authority, and Wayne County is where it all comes together. That's our slogan. And to be able to continue to move forward and to make progress and to attract, we're having Chris Clark, the chairman of the Georgia Chamber today, to be able to attract businesses, we have to keep moving forward, and we have to have quality health care, quality of life, education. You have to have those things, and so this is a part of that, is another tool in our toolbox to keep our community going forward.
Okay, and continue to for that, and also the infrastructure here in Wayne County. A lot of that will be used for the infrastructure. All right, come back on anytime you want. I'm sure you will.
Yes.
All right, take care.
Thanks.
All right, WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country Radio. We could have talked more, but we're out of time. World famous Butch and Bob show brought to you by Jessup Premium Storage out here at the Waycross Highway. Also brought to you by Murphy Builder Supply in downtown Jessup on Northeast Broad Street, by Republic Services, and by Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear. The time now is 8:35, and coming up soon, we're going to give away some of the more of those free passes to the William Tom Memorial Rodeo coming up in Scriven this Friday night and Saturday night. Get ready to win those. But right now, we're going to take a quick break and then come back with your weather forecast for Wayne and surrounding counties.
The dealership is loaded. Vendors are ready. Now, come get your best deal at Paul Big Pen Chevrolet.
Come on down here and get you a deal with ease, so we're going to spot them keys.
Come in now for 20% off or 0% APR on 2017 Impala LT, Sonic LS, and Spark LS. And it's 0% APR for 72 months on select 2018 Silverado Crew Cab. With deals like these, along with the Paul Thick Pen commitment to do what it takes to make you happy, you're going to leave smiling.
We have more amazing customers showing up on the lot every day. Thank you for all your support.
And credit or get it. The PTC Finance team knows how to get it done. Get into Paul Thick Pen Chevrolet in Vidalia, online at paulthickpenchevy.com.
Folks, we don't only want your business, we need your business. Y'all come see us today.
Find new roads to Paul Thick Pen Chevrolet.
You ain't getting a deal from Paul. You ain't getting a deal at all.
Restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
Stop predator harassment today. Stop the world.